Hello Taurus, welcome to your November 2018 reading. Thank you for joining me. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Let's take a look at your oracle cards, Taurus. From the Druid Plant Oracle, you've pulled Lady's Mantle. Now this card speaks about the feminine, detail and also miracles. So the card's reminding you to treasure the small things in life because it's in detail that a life grows rich. Every person, every subject, every event grows richer the more we focus upon it. And it's also about, with the divine and divine feminine, it's about spiritual practice and more generally with the feminine principle in your emotional and psychological life. Now, as a Taurus and as an earth sign here, it may be that you've been used to approaching the world and relationships in an analytical or objective way. This may no longer serve you. So it may be the time to open up to that less predictable, wilder way of relating to and looking at things. And this could bring about miracles into your life. Now from the crystal angels, you've pulled the crystal of dolomite, which does speak about strength. Strength in faith, and whatever faith you follow here, it really makes no difference. Now the card speaks about a positive outcome dependent on you keeping a positive mindset. So with this one, it really is a message of strength, but it's a different kind of strength, built on the foundation of trusting your own inner guidance, not being aggressive towards yourself or anyone else. It recognizes the need to honor everyone's feelings and rights. So it's about staying internally focused when it comes to strength. And with this card, it's also, of course, speaking about positive outcomes, needing a positive mindset. So with this one, it's keeping your mind and heart filled with whatever guidance, internal guidance that you follow. Now this may mean religion, whatever faith means to you, spirituality, even if your path seems illogical or you feel anxious or afraid. So I feel that this may be a new approach for you, because I do get for you, Taurus, that in the past you have approached things more, I want to say common sense or practically minded, analytical, an analytical mind. But for you, your mind is expanding. It's opening up, and this may be making you feel anxious or afraid. So immersing yourself in positive activities, such as reading uplifting material, listening to gentle music, or attending spiritual or religious gatherings that boost your faith, may bring about may help you in this transition. Because the card means that your outcome is dependent on keeping that positive mindset, which you do have control over, Taurus. So, and also, as your overall energy, you've pulled the card of Lullaby from the Oracle of Mystical Moments. So with this one, what I feel like for you, Taurus, it's a message of recuperation, rejuvenation, through having calmer moments. Getting more sleep, yes, absolutely. But more than that, it's about you in your having some quiet moments. To be more in touch with your inner self. So let's see where this goes. For you, I'll leave this as the overall energy, Taurus, and let's get into your reading. I've already meditated on your energy, so I'll do one more shuffle here, Taurus, for November 2018, and one more for November 2018, and let's get started. We'll cut the cards here, and we'll start with the past, present energy, the near future, your advice or your best path to follow, your environment, hopes and fears, the potential outcome, and what this reading is about. So let's take a look for you, Taurus. Okay. Yeah. Four of Swords. So it is for you about a time of needing to recuperate. It's taking time for you to heal. But it's a different kind of rest for you. I get it as a more spiritual kind of healing. In whatever way that means to you. It can mean faith, spirituality, or just being more in tune with your own inner guidance and strength. And what I get for you is through this rest, there's rejuvenation. But at the present time, it's important for you to take a step back, stay out of anything that can cause you unnecessary drama here, and take some time to clear your mind, Taurus. Let's have a look in the past. The Seven of Wands in reverse. So there's something you've been fighting against, something that you've been struggling with, you've been battling. It may be someone else, a situation, even yourself, Taurus. But for you, recently, because I see this as the recent past, you've given up on this battle. You've dropped your guard. You may have been closed off in the past when it comes to ideas that challenged you or challenged your analytical mind. But I feel that you are dropping your guard around this, becoming more open. Let's have a look in the present energy. The Ace of Cups, so renewal. Renewal of love feelings. Could be a new opportunity as well, potentially. But I see here a lot of potential. And as I always say with aces, when the opportunity is given to you, what will you do with it? Because I see the opportunity for romantic love, for a deep connection here, is available. But for you, what I get is to be able to take advantage of this opportunity to its full potential. You need to drop what you have been battling inside. Let's take a look at the near future. The Nine of Cups. So wish fulfillment, dreams come true, contentment, being happy, being satisfied with what you have, enjoyment. So what I get for you, Taurus, is it's a journey, and it has been a journey. But it's time for you to drop the battle. Give up the fight. Be open to letting more peace, a new opportunity for love or a chance at renewal come into your life. And remembering that for you to go about this healing process, a lot of it has to do with you maintaining that positive mindset, not letting negativity or any feelings about what may not have worked out in the past control your life when it comes to your future. Because I see here that in the near future, if you do this, you will achieve success. Let's see what the best path to follow is here. And we have the Angel of the Night card. It's in the reverse. Now this card is unique to this deck, which is the Tarot de la Nuit, with Tarot of the Night. So this is the Angel of the Night card, and it's the special bonus card in this deck. Now it does speak about coming out of a period of darkness. So I feel for you that this is the important thing. To remain positive, stay out of negative thought processes. Don't keep yourself stuck in any kind of feelings of lacking. And what I mean by lack, it can be a lack of feeling that you lack in any sense, spiritually, monetarily, love, even how you feel about yourself. Perhaps you don't feel good enough inside. It's releasing any kind of inner negative narrative. I feel like to get out of this, if you are, and I feel I'm speaking to some Taurus here, can resonate the opposite way around here as a partner as well. But whoever this is has been going through a very dark time in their life where they've done a lot of questioning of themselves, questioning of their own strength. But it's time for you to come out of that dark place, Taurus, and step back out into realizing that you have very good opportunities for love, for wish fulfillment, for success and contentment around you. But it's all about keeping that positive mindset. Now, when it comes to your environment, you have the Queen of Wands. She's in reverse. So there is a fire sign around you, Taurus, male or female, or someone with fire in their chart. Could be a Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Now, this person is normally a very optimistic, very capable, confident, fun, adventurous, someone who's a leader, very often an entrepreneur, someone who takes the lead. But she's coming up here in the reverse, so I feel that linked to this Ace of Cups here, that this person may be feeling a little pessimistic, because this may be a partner or someone here and in your environment that is affected by your current mood. So you going through this dark period here and needing to heal from an event in your past, or some kind of inner situation that you've been dealing with. I pick it up as battling something, whatever that means to you, Taurus. But I feel that this person has suffered a loss of, in terms of their optimism, their light has become a bit dulled. They may even be suffering some physical consequences as well, potentially for some of them. And I do feel around this person, though, that there is an element of someone who is normally very happy-go-lucky, but it's been tempered somewhat by an experience, possibly an experience that they've gone through with you in the past, Taurus. Let's look at your hopes and fears. Now, you have the Ace of Wands in reverse. Now, as a fear here for you, Taurus, I feel that you're fearing that you're going to miss out on an opportunity for a new start. Because I feel for you, there is still this element here of you being in a dark place, needing to get yourself out of this. And I feel, as a fear, of course, it doesn't mean that it has to come true. It's something that's in the back of your mind that's worrying you, that you may not be able to seize this ace and won't get a new start here. But what I get for you is that the way out of this is to give up the fight, take a breath, take a time out from all of this struggle. Look and appreciate the details that are around you, the small things. Appreciate the small things that are around you. And it could just mean enjoying a walk in nature, mindfulness, is what I'm picking up. Mindfulness, enjoying nature's bounty. And as an earth sign, this is something that you like to do. You know, you're very much someone who feels at home in nature. And for you, it's about, I feel like spirituality and nature go hand in hand for you. The elements of earth. And for you, I also feel like this has a lot to do with you keeping that positive mindset, not being stuck in your head too much. Instead, thinking of things that are bigger than you, not internalizing. Let's look at the outcome. Now we've got the moon in reverse, so overcoming doubts, overcoming fear, anxiety, worry, starting to see the way more clearly, losing that distorted view of things. So I like where this is going. Let's get some clarifiers for you here, Taurus. We'll start with the, I want to start with the past energy. So we'll start with the past and then go round here. One more. What is the energy for Taurus for November 2018? Starting with the past, we'll clarify. Starting with the past, the Nine of Swords in reverse. Yeah. It's very much been an energy here of going through that dark night of the soul. Something has caused you a lot of pain, anguish, stress, worry, burden. You've taken on, you seem to have taken on a lot of the responsibility for things that have gone wrong. And when I see the Nine of Swords in reverse and the Seven of Wands in reverse, I feel like it's about healing, yes, but I also see it as the need to let others in. You've been very guarded, Taurus. Maybe around this other person, this fire sign, you haven't fully let them in. But I do feel for you there is a need to drop that guard, to be more open here for the healing to take place. I see it as recovery. With that Nine of Swords in reverse, I also see this as you may carry some guilt. That's for some of you. There's some guilt here as well about how you may have acted in the past. So it's also about overcoming that as well. So let's get a card on that Ace of Cups. The Three of Wands in reverse. Yeah, it does speak about reassessment. It may be that you had possibly, I get the energy around this as someone who has possibly thought of moving on. But I do get it as a cancellation of plans. Going back to a different mindset. It may be that you had planned to move on to another situation, leave someone behind, but I do feel that this is about going back. It's almost going back to the drawing board and reassessing your plans for the future around a love opportunity. Let's take a look at the near future. The Ten of Swords. Yeah, so the worst is over. Whatever had hurt you, whatever betrayal you faced in the past, it's over. It's finished. And now is the time for you to refocus your energy on what makes you happy, Taurus. Instead of focusing on the pain from the past, it's time to release that. It's time for the healing. It's long past time for the healing. And instead, it's about focusing on what is going to bring you happiness and contentment in the near future. So I feel like for some of you here, Taurus, that there's an element of having to overcome some pain, some hurt, possibly rejection, a betrayal from the past. Someone hurt you. You're still healing from that. You may have a new opportunity around you, potentially with a fire sign, an opportunity to start over, to start fresh with a positive mindset. So it's making you, this new opportunity is making you reassess your future. And I don't see it as a bad thing, because I don't feel like this is the kind of energy you can run away from, Taurus. I feel like if you had tried to run away from these feelings in the past, I feel like you're cancelling that plan to run away from the feelings. Instead, I feel like you're turning around, you're confronting them, and looking at what's in front of you in terms of a new opportunity that is being given to you, instead of running from that new opportunity out of fear, out of anxiety. Let's take a look at the advice, or your best path to follow. Yeah, the Five of Cups in reverse. Somebody's hurt you in the past, but it's time to accept the loss and move on. It's time to accept the loss and move on. With this one, you have spent a lot of time in a very dark place, focused on what you felt was lacking or that was missing, something that you feel was a loss in your life. May have been another relationship, could have been something within you, a feeling within yourself. But as advice, it's now time to turn this energy around, and instead of living in this dark place, it's about recognizing the opportunities that are around you, instead of focusing on a lost opportunity from the past or something that you feel was a lost opportunity. Instead, it's focusing on the positive things, releasing any kind of pessimism, and looking more optimistically towards the future. And this, again, I keep getting this energy here, very strong energy of keeping that positive mindset. Excuse me, Taurus. I've been feeling a little unwell, so excuse my voice. So let's take a look at this Queen of Wands in reverse. The Five of Pentacles. Okay. Okay. So there is an energy around this, of course, of someone feeling left out. It may be someone that you have walked away from. There's a feeling of rejection around this. This person is feeling left out of your life. They're feeling isolated from you. Now, whether this is physically or emotionally, it really could be either way. But I feel it's only this way because of how you've been feeling about another situation. I don't feel it's this person. For some of you, it might be the fire sign that hurt you. But I get that it's not the fire sign. I feel it's something in the past. And whatever this was that you felt a loss over, something that you've held on to here, and that you're still trying to recover from, is what has made you not take full advantage of this new opportunity that's around you with this fire sign. And that, because your focus has been on the past, I feel this person has felt left out of the equation here, out of your life. Now with the Ace of Wands in reverse and the Ten of Cups, yeah, you're fearing that you're going to miss out on an opportunity to get that happily ever after. Possibly with this fire sign that's offering you something here. I do feel that you want that happiness, that fulfillment, the happy home life, and you are fearing that something is going to prevent you from taking full advantage of this new opportunity to create this for yourself. Let's take a look at the Moon card in reverse. And we have Temperance in reverse. Okay. So I did pick up the Moon card as releasing fear, anxiety, starting to see things with that clearer perspective. And I feel what you're seeing is what you're getting perspective over is I see it as some excessiveness. And for you, I get it as that energy of someone, Taurus, who sees things as very in extremes, as either all black or all white, but no middle ground. For you, I feel it's about finding that middle ground, not thinking in extremes that everything is all bad or all good. It's finding that middle ground, getting that balance back in your life here, Taurus. Staying strong while you're going through this. I do feel that there is someone around you that is offering you an opportunity. They are feeling a bit down here, feeling left out, either physically or mentally, or emotionally. So I think for you, Taurus, it's about recognizing, I feel like you want the positive outcome. I do see this because you're fearing that this isn't going to come to you, or you're going to miss this opportunity for happiness. But it's up to you. A positive outcome is dependent on you keeping a positive mindset. And miracles can happen with this card. It has a lot to do with you becoming less analytical and more spiritual in mindset when it comes to healing yourself from a situation which has left you feeling in the dark, in a very dark place, mentally, I feel, and emotionally. So it's about dropping your guard here, letting someone help you if you need help spiritually from spiritual people, and opening up to the possibility that things are not always black or white. There's that middle ground, there's that balance. So I'm going to leave the general reading here, and I'm going to continue with part 2 on my Vimeo channel. So if this is resonating, please click on the link below, and that will be on my Vimeo channel. And I'll be pulling a lot more cards. We'll find out what's going to happen here for you, Taurus. And I'm very intrigued. I'm hoping that you don't miss out on an opportunity around you, and for things to improve in your life in terms of getting that positivity back, and waiting for that. I almost feel like it's being on the verge of something great here is what I'm getting. So let's see where this goes in part 2. The link is below in the descriptions box, and that will be on my Vimeo channel. If I don't see you there, then I wish you all the very best, Taurus, And I will speak to you again very soon. Bye for now.